Welcome to our podcast, In the Middle of It All at Rolfe. I am Londyn, and I am with
Brian.
Daryl Johnson.
Today we are debating cars and which one is the best. Starting off, we have our exotics. Which one is the best of the two and why? We have an Audi R8 V10 Performance versus a Porsche 911 Turbo S. Okay, Brian, what do you think?
I think the Audi R8 V10 is much better than the Porsche. Yes, the Porsche is sleek, but the Audi R8 is, I think, fast and looks much better.
Okay, Mr. Johnson, what do you think?
The Porsche 911 is a classic, an icon, actually. I have seen a couple of Audi R8s. Watching the car culture evolve, the Audi R8s seem to have come and gone. The Porsche 911 is here to stay. The Audi R8 is probably faster, but I think the Porsche makes a statement when you see one.
Okay. Now for the age-old debate of modern versus vintage. If you could have any car, what would it be, Brian?
I would probably choose a Mustang or a Cadillac Blackwing.
Mr. Johnson?
This is a really tough one. If I could choose one car, what would I choose? Right now, I like the new Corvettes, the C8s. They're as fast as you need to go, and they have all the modern features and comforts. I do have a classic muscle car. I have a 1969 Dodge Charger, which it's loud and it's fast and it's fun, but it doesn't have air conditioning. It doesn't have CarPlay. It doesn't have Bluetooth. It doesn't have power windows. But for short drives, it just is what it is. And it's a lot of people's dream car, so I do love it, and I do plan to keep it. But I also miss having touchscreen.
Now switching gears. Get the joke? What is the best car you have seen in a movie and why? Brian?
I would say the Batmobile, because the way it looks, and I picture this fire that comes out the back. It's like a jet.
The best car I've seen in a movie might be a Shelby GT Mustang in Gone in 60 Seconds. Nicolas Cage outruns a helicopter in it.
Oh. Okay. Now let's try out a scenario. You're an actor in a film and cast as either a millionaire, a superhero, a villain, or a romantic lead. Which part would you choose, and what car would be your ride and why? Brian?
I would choose probably a Rolls Royce Ghost, because it looks nice. It may not go fast, but I think as long as it's nice, then yeah.
I'd be the villain because they are cool and mysterious, and I would have a jet black urban elegant sports car. Mr. Johnson?
I would be the romantic lead, and I would choose, I think, a 70s Ford Bronco. If you're familiar with Jay Leno, he has a YouTube series, Jay Leno's Garage. He has a beautiful 1970s Ford Bronco. They just remade the Broncos because they're so cool, and the new ones look a lot like the old ones.
Ah. Mr. Johnson, we are not ready to drive yet, but we're thinking about when we can. What was your first car when you were a teenager?
My first car was a 1987 Nissan Sentra hatchback. It was about half the size of the lunch table we eat at every day. And it was my mother's car, given to my sister, given to me. And nobody got it after me because it wasn't roadworthy any longer.
Brian, what kind of car would you want for your first one?
Probably a Honda SUV.
I'd have a Toyota Corolla because it's small and very reliable.
Good picks with the Hondas and Toyotas.
Mr. Johnson, do you have any tips for us when we get closer to driving age?
I would say I remember taking driver's ed like it was just yesterday. I would say it's okay to go a little bit slower than the flow of traffic. You can never make up time. So once you leave the house late, speeding is not going to help. Once you're late, you're late. And I would say aim high, as in new drivers tend to look at the car right in front of their hood. You want to get better and look further down the road and trust your peripheral to alert you to things on the side. Because if you're looking too far right in front of you, then you're going to be surprised as things keep. You don't want to be surprised in the car. You want to look high down the road and take in the big picture, not the small picture. Like life.
Thank you for joining us. We all had some good discussion about cars.
Thank you all for having me.
You're welcome. That's it for this episode, In the Middle of It All at Rolfe. If you enjoyed this series and laughs and want to hear more, hit that subscribe button, turn on notification bells so you never miss an episode.
Stay curious, be awesome, and keep discovering those amazing stories.
Signing off until next time, Jaguars.